Hello, whoever may be watching this. This is the first video I've ever done on YouTube. I never thought I would do a video, but I got a bag recently, and before I made this purchase, I scoured the internet for reviews on this bag, and I didn't find any, so I thought I would just do a quick video here in case anyone else is considering this bag, and maybe it will help them make a decision one way or another. So I always carry a bag. I've always hated things in my pocket, so my entire life I have basically carried some type of bag. I have a bunch of little bags for on the day go, which are really nice when you're traveling and not expecting to buy things, and it's just really comfortable. But the last year or so, it's been all about the tote bag for me. I love the tote bag. I love the functionality of tote bags. I love how comfortable they are to carry. And I just love how they look, and that you can carry them in different ways. My two favorite bags right now are the Peak Design Everyday Tote. This here is version 1. It's a great bag. It's huge. It's really functional. Peak Design does an amazing job of giving us customizable functionality within their bags, and I really love this bag. I use it a lot for work. Well, when I was going to the office, I used it once as a carry-on. Great carry-on. I love it. It has these cool side pockets here. I'm not going to get too much into this bag, but I love this feature because there's partitions you can put in here. So on both sides, it has compartments, and you can zip down and take a water bottle out and keep it separate, which I think is really nice, but too big for me to carry around when I'm going around town or I'm walking around some city. Just too big, but I do love this bag. I love it so much. I'm thinking about getting their version 2, which was released not too long ago. I also love the Fial Raven tote packs. This is tote pack 1. I also have tote pack 2 in light blue. It's a little bit bigger than this. Tote pack 2 has a leather bottom here, whereas this retains the canvas. But I love that this bag has handles here. It also has the tote handles, which are comfortable, and everything is at a perfect height to access when you're walking around. And then on the back, if you wanted to, you can pull these straps out and make it a backpack, which I hate backpacks. I never will do that, but it's there. Great bags. I love these two bags. But I was looking for the past several months for something that looked a little bit nicer in case I wanted to dress myself up a bit. You know, I have a work event after work. I'm in a suit. These two bags don't really look that nice if you're in a suit or you're going to a nice restaurant or something. And I just carry tons of stuff around with me. So my Instagram feed one day, Troubadour popped up. Troubadour is a company that makes bags. This is the Troubadour Troubadour Adventure Tote, the Adventure Tote. So I thought this bag looked really beautiful. I do think it looks beautiful. As I'm showing this on camera, yeah, I think it's a beautiful bag. The material's really nice. These handles are great. They're really well made. I do love how it looks from these views. So when I opened it, yeah, it took my breath away. I thought it was a really beautiful bag. Then I started to use it, and my opinion changed on it. And, you know, we can't do much right now, so I've just been kind of carrying it around the house. And then this morning I went on about a 40-minute walk with this bag just to try it out. I mean, I didn't have to bring it with me this morning, but I just wanted to see how it would operate on a more lengthy outing. I did use it the other night too, when I met some friends for some social distancing drinks at a rooftop bar here in San Francisco. It seemed fine that night, but my opinions changed over the last few days. So what's cool about this bag is it's just made from 2 pieces of fabric. So the only seams are on the bottom and on the backside corners of the bag. However, well, let me get into a few other things first. It also has these snaps on the side of the bag that you can undo to give you more space, to make the bag bigger. So the idea is if you want a more narrow profile and you don't have a lot of stuff in here, you just clip the side buttons and it closes the bag to a more narrower profile. It also has a snap here on the inside and right there that you can snap closed to kind of keep the top of the bag closed in the center. The problems are, and there's a few here, this middle snap, all these snaps, the least amount of pressure, they pop open. This middle snap must have popped open 10 to 12 times when I was on my walk this morning. And I just kept closing it because I wanted to see how often it popped open. You know, it was fine that it popped open. I was by myself, no one was around me. But you know, if you're in a crowded place and you kind of want a little extra security on your bag, it's unreliable. I mean, I was just carrying it around and any little movement of the handles seemed to just pop it open really easily. These side buttons, they stayed put for the whole walk, but when I'm going in and out of the bag, they pop open all the time, with the least amount of pressure. So I don't really like that. On the inside, it's just a really big inside, which is really nice. It's got a nice zipper pocket right here. It's pretty sizable, but not too big. It's down to my wrist, which was a really nice place to put my wallet. And it keeps it secure, which I like. It's also got this pocket here. I have the biggest iPhone. It fits in there just fine with a case on. And then it has two pencil holders or pen holders, which I thought would be nice when I have my iPad Pro in here because I use it to take notes with work all the time. So that makes it easy to tote around. It also has this laptop tablet sleeve here. And then there's I'm sorry, this is so bouncy, but it's kind of hard to do this. I've never done this before. It has this latch here. It actually snaps on the inside, which is weird. So it snaps closed right there on the inside. So they say it can fit a 13-inch laptop or the 12.9 iPad Pro. I have both. They're right. However, when you put a 13-inch laptop in here, this is my work laptop, it's 13 inches, this pocket, it just doesn't stay closed. And I realize right now the weight of the computer is pulling it down, but there's no way to keep that pocket closed when the weight isn't pulling it down. You can't pull that latch over the top and snap it to the back because it's not long enough. In my opinion, they should have put the snap connection on the outside here and made it long enough so you could pull it over and snap it. Because when I was doing a little test run yesterday with this laptop in here, it just didn't really work very well. So that was disappointing. Another thing that bothers me about this bag is the construction. As beautiful as it is, there are construction flaws aside from the buttons popping up. The snaps on the side, on both of these sides, are not the same distance apart. One of them is a little bit, there's a little bit more space between them, which I don't like because it has affected the appearance of the whole bag. And maybe I'm being anal here, I don't know, but you can see the different side profiles. This one is narrower than this one. On this side, you see the seam here. On this side, you do not see the seam. When you look at it from the back, you can see there is a difference in the spacing of the seam. Here, it's a lot wider than over on this side. And as a result of it, and I measured it, from here to here is an inch shorter from here to here. And so maybe I'm being nitpicky here, but in a bag that's over $300, I would expect it to be perfect. And I also think it looks kind of sloppy from the top. You can even see here where these seams fall on the different sides. They're not even. So it just looks kind of warped from the top and not attractive. So I was pretty disappointed about that, because I'm not an overly critical person, but I don't expect a bag that's $300 or more to be clumsily put together. Is that even a word? I don't know. And another thing I don't like about this bag is on the one video I saw, which is on troubadoursgoods.com, Troubadour's website. The guy doing the video said the handles are long enough to put this over your shoulder and comfortably carry it. For him, maybe, not for me. And let's be real, there ain't nothing here. Like, there ain't no muscle here. This is relatively small. So when I put this over, sure, I can do it, but it's really, really tight. So if I have a jacket on, forget it. I'm never gonna be able to carry it like this. And on my walk, yeah, I got tired of carrying it with my hand. Probably about 25 minutes in, and then I had like 25 minutes to go. So I was just like, I can't wait to get home and not have this in my hand anymore. But I'm really disappointed in this bag. It is really beautiful. I just wish the construction would have been better. I wish they would have made stronger snaps on the side. I wish they would have done the laptop pocket correctly. I wish it had been made with a more sturdy material, more constructed, so that everything was symmetrical. This is not symmetrical when you look at the top of the bag, and I just think it's kind of ugly to look at it. Well, sorry, my first video, forgive me. I just think it looks sloppy, you know? It's like the folds are different sizes, the seams are in different places. So all in all, it's a beautiful bag when you look at it like this. And the color, I wish you could really see the color because it's gorgeous. And the material's gorgeous, and they only have their name there, which is really nice. So beautiful bag, but I don't recommend it. My search is gonna have to continue for another type bag that I can use when I want to dress things up a bit. Unfortunately, I was dumb. I took the tags off, so it doesn't appear by their guidelines on their website that I can return it, but I will find another use for this bag, whether it's shove a bunch of clothes in for a weekend and go away, but I'm not really gonna carry it in public. So the search continues, but I hope if you watch this that you at least got something useful out of this.